Hello there, mathematicians. We are going to be practicing today what it looks like to organize tools into arrays to multiply. So many of you are used to making groups of numbers to solve for multiplication, but today we're going to learn how to make groups in an organized way in an array. So we're going to look first with tools here. So I've built an array here. An outline of an array, and now we're going to use it to solve this problem. So it says to make an array to show 21 times 4. So I know that one side of my array is going to be 21, and the other side is going to be 4. So I'm going to make 24 with my tools here on this side. So there's 21. And I'm going to make 4 on the other side, because those are my two factors that I'm multiplying. So 21 times 4 is represented here. Now I need to do the multiplying. 1 times 10 is 10. 1 times 10 again is 10. And 1 times 1 is 1. So the first row of my array, I'm showing a group of 21 here. I'm going to show another group of 21 because 1 times 10 is 10. 1 times 10 again is 10. 1 times 1 is 1. And I'm going to continue until I have 4 total groups of 21. Once I have those groups, I can add up what I see inside my array to get the product. Now, we would not count the outside of this array as part of our answer, because this was just to help us organize our thinking. We're only counting what's inside the array. So here I see 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84. So the product is 84. That's the answer to 21 times 4. Now we can also use pictures, and we can draw these pictures. I've just represented them here, but we can draw a long that looks like this. We can draw a flat that looks like this, a unit that looks like this, and a 1,000 that looks close to this. It's not quite as good of a cube as I know some of you can draw, but it works. So we're going to try to make an array. Now, I want you to try to make an array using your marker on your desk and type in what you think the product is or the answer, and then I'll show you my thinking. Go ahead and do that now. Okay, now let's look. So I'm going to first represent 31, so I'm going to need to draw 3 longs. And then second, I'm going to need to get a unit to represent the 1. So there's 31. Now I'm going to multiply 31 by 3, so I need 3 units here so that I can keep my thinking organized. Now again, this is just to keep our thinking organized. We don't count this as part of our product or our answer. So 1 times 10 is 10. 1 times 10 again is 10. 1 times 10 again is 10. And 1 times 1 is 1. And again, we're going to have 3 rows because we're multiplying by 3. There's another row and another row. So you should have entered 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1, 2, 3. 93 is the answer. Here's the last one. And mathematicians can use arrays. They don't have to draw pictures or use tools. They can just write down the number of each part that they're representing. So if I want to show 1031 on one side, I'm going to pull over 1,000. I'm going to pull over 3 tens. And 1 unit. So I've got 1031, and I'm multiplying by 5, so I need 5 ones. There's 3. Now, I want you to write this array on your desk and try to solve for the product. And once you have that product, go ahead and enter what you think it is into play pause it, and then you can check it with me. Go ahead. All right, let's check it together. 1 times 1,000 is 1,000. So I'm going to bring 1,000 over. 1 times 10 is 10. 1 times 10 again is 10. 1 times 10 again is 10. And 1 times 1 is 1. And then I'm going to have 5 rows of this. So I'm just going to make another row just like that. And another. And another. And another. So now I'm going to add up everything inside the array. And I have 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. 5,000, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So 5,100, 5,110, 20, 30, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. So my product is 5,155. So that is my answer. And that is how you can show multiplication 3 different ways using an array. You can do it with tools, pictures, and with numbers. And we're going to be practicing that more as you go into rotations and during small group and during mini lesson. We're excited to see your thinking. Now that you're finished with this part, you can go to part 2 to get started.